What's going on, guys? Happy Sunday. It's Erica with Not Your Average EDC, and today we are talking about a very exciting knife that I just got in the mail yesterday. Dun 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 dun. The Mini Snake Eater by Woodsteel Knives. Oh my gosh. Guys, this knife is incredible. I am so excited to share all the info with you guys and just what this knife is about, how it came to fruition, all that good stuff. But we're actually going to bring a different knife into frame here to start off with. So, if you've been watching the channel or following my Instagram for any period of time, you would know that the Benchmade Bugout is one of my favorite knives. It's my second favorite knife for all-around general stuff after the Emerson Mini A100. I think that this design, the execution, everything, is just one of the best I've ever seen for a pocket knife. It is one of the ultimate EDC knives. It is, in my opinion, the best, slicey EDC knife ever. I mean, you can't really beat a good bug out. Very minimal ergonomics, slicey blade, a nice dog coming into frame. Can you not? Come on. Just an all-around great utility user. And I have had many bug outs come through my collection. I have 3 of them right now. It's a great knife. And I have always appreciated the ergonomics, the drop point, the thinness of the blade, and, thinking that maybe there could be a fixed blade version of this. That was something that went through my mind quite often. I have no idea what that sound is right now. It just sounds like... I don't even know. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's so obnoxious. Okay. So, when I saw that James from Junkyard Fox created a fixed blade called the Snake Eater, I was really intrigued because this is taking some different characteristics from a few knives that he likes. The design is a little bit more of like a bushcraft and food prep and hunting knife. But generally speaking, the lack of ergonomics, the thin blade, and the height and the sliciness of it really was reminiscent to me of the Bugout. I mean, not completely, but there just are some similarities in them. And like I said, a fixed blade version of the Bugout would be really cool. So I saw the Snake Eater, and I had to have one. However, it was way too big for me. So I reached out to Woody, the maker of these, and I basically said, hey, could you make a mini version with a few changes? Would you mind? And he was like, no, let's do it. What do you have in mind? So the original Snake Eater was much bigger than this. It was in AEBL steel, and it had a multi-grind that started with a Scandi for woodwork and then went into a normal bevel. And it was also thicker blade stock and also had a pommel. And I didn't want any of that, so I said, okay, well, what if we made it a mini version, took the pommel off because I don't need that for anything, and it's kind of just a waste of space when I could just have more handle material. I want it 3 seconds thick. Very thin. I wanted it to be a slicey boy. And I said, let's just do without the multi-grind because I don't need that. I won't use it. It'll be a pain for me to sharpen. And I kind of just want a full flat grind with a, an easy to sharpen bevel. And I wanted O1 tool steel because I like patina. I like how easy it is to sharpen. And yeah, he was down with all of it. So, months later, the Mini Snake Eater has been born. I got it yesterday. I used it all day at work today. And here she is in all of her glory. I'm obsessed. So, obviously this is not a review. This is a first look, a first impressions and a first look at something very exciting for me because I've been waiting months for this. So, like I said, Woody Smith from Woodsteel Knives made this. Now, I will say right now, even though this is not a review, this is one of the most beautiful pieces I've ever seen, and the attention to detail on this is actually mind-blowing. The fact that this is handmade, hand ground, hand cut, hand done, I almost have a hard time believing it. And I know it is because he's posted videos of him working, and like I know he's being honest. It actually is crazy that this is handmade. If I had my eyes closed and I was handed an LT Wright and this, and I had to pick which one was the LT and which one was not, I would not be able to choose because that is the quality of this knife. Now, is this reminiscent of an LT Wright knife? Yes. Woody has said himself he was very influenced by LT Wright and his work, and he has brought some of those qualities to his work. It very much looks like an LT Wright. And with that, Woody has learned the fit and finish that LT produces, and I literally would not be able to tell the difference. I'm not kidding, guys. I wouldn't be able to tell you where the tang is. I wouldn't be able to tell you how thick it is. I wouldn't be able to tell you where anything starts and finishes because it's that blended. It is that well done. It is that smooth. It is, I mean, what the heck? The attention to detail is insane. This knife does not have a single mistake, a single flaw, nothing. Guys, shut the fuck up about choils being too big. Because, like, look at how beautiful that is. Perfect. Just a little tiny choil, perfect for sharpening. Not too big. It's not like every choil is too big and that they're stupid. Like, you can have one like this that is literally flawless, tiny, perfection. Like, my mind is blown by this knife. It is everything I wanted. I opened it up and I almost cried. I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It has a sharpened spine. The grind lines are just gorgeous. I'm in shock at how incredible this is. So I am really excited to continue using it. Sadie, don't knock that down. Because, like I said, the Bugout is one of my favorite knives, and it's very much reminding me of a fixed blade version of a Bugout, just a little more hunter-esque. Like, especially this drop right here. This is very much for hunting, skinning. When you're skinning game, you don't want to puncture the guts. So this is angled specifically so that you can flip the knife over as you are field dressing and cut an incision throughout the stomach. And this is angled so that this right here is what's hitting the guts, and you're running your blade right through the skin, and you're not puncturing anything and getting all leaky stuff everywhere. I do field dressing. You guys know that I've field dressed stuff even on the channel. So, I am over the moon about this. This thing is going to get used a lot. It's just gorgeous. It's about the same size as the Bugout. It's maybe a ½ inch longer total length. So that, put them in front like this. Yeah, maybe 3/4 of an inch. It might be a little more. It's probably a little closer to an inch actually, but very close in size to the Bugout. I'm so excited about it, guys. I really think that this one's going to be a home run. And the thinness, I'm very curious. I've never had a knife this thin. I've never, ever had something that thin before, so I'm really excited to use this and see what happens, you know? This is a very thin piece of tool steel. But I just wanted to show you guys this because I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be testing it. It's something that I put a lot of thought into as well. You know, obviously I didn't design it. I can't take any credit for that. James is the one that designed this. But I really wanted to think about how to do this mini version and how thin to have it and what steel and just kind of like what we could do together to make this kind of like the ultimate EDC field knife. It's just, I think it's going to be perfect. I mean, I think it's going to be absolutely perfect. Most comfortable handle ever. Oh my gosh. I just can't get over how gorgeous it is. It's already starting to pick up a little bit of a patina because at work I was cutting a lot of like lettuce today. I had to build some lettuce houses for them to grow in. So it got a lot of use. That's James's stamp right there, the little fox for Junkyard Fox. 01 for the 01 tool steel. And this is Woody's little woodpecker stamp for him. So let me know, guys, what you think of this down in the comments. Let me know what knives are on your radar to get. If you're getting into fixed blades, write down in the comments, you know, what you've been interested in, what you've picked up lately, what you want to get. If you're curious about these, if you're going to get on the books for one of these, yeah, just let me know down in the comments what you think, because the fixed blade thing, I've always liked fixed blades, and my dad always liked them way more than folders, and he always tried to tell me that, you know, fixed blades were the way to go. And I am starting to appreciate them much more as I age, I guess. I am really starting to appreciate the simplicity, no moving parts. So I've been carrying them a lot lately in conjunction with my folder. So yeah, let me know if you carry one or if you're going to start. But anyway, guys, that's just an introduction to the Mini Snake Eater by Woodsteel Knives. Go use your shit. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on the next video. I love you all.